Hey folks, Jiminy Critic back here with a review of a new summer movie coming out called Grown Ups. That's right, the title is called Grown Ups, but my problem with the movie is I don't know if any grown-ups were involved in the making of this movie. I have a feeling there was a room full of 13-year-olds running around deciding the script, deciding which scenes to keep, deciding the editing process. I don't know. Let me explain a little bit about the movie here. Grown Ups comes to us from Columbia and the Happy Madison, of course, Adam Sandler's production company. Directed by Dennis Dugan, who did You Can't Mess with the Zohan, something about Chuck and Larry, a couple of the guys there, and then Benchwarmers from a few years back. So he has worked with the Adam Sandlers, the Kevin Jameses, and so forth. The movie is rated PG-13 and is just about 102 minutes, which is probably 100 minutes too long. Basically, the stars of the movie, and this is where I thought, you know, I did one of these preview things. I fell for it. It's got Adam Sandler in the movie, Kevin James, Chris Rock, David Spade, and Rob Schneider are the five major lead characters in this particular movie. I mean, it also stars Salma Hayek, Maria Bello, Maya Rudolph is in there, old Saturday Night Live actor. Steve Buscemi has a cameo appearance in this movie, and all I want to say about that is that might be one of the highlights of the film. You'll never think of YMCA, you know, the version of the song that has all the motions with it, the same ever again after you watch this movie. I'll say that much. And Tim Meadows, remember him from Saturday Night Live? He has a cameo in this movie too, where he has shaved his head right down the middle and has hair on either side. Anyway, one of the most interesting looks in the movie. But these five heavy hitters here, I'm thinking, all right, at least Sandler, James, Chris Rock, top three comedian kind of guys. The other two are, you know, Spade and Schneider are okay, but you think this combo's got to be a powerhouse. And you know what? The trailers look pretty funny in some of the parts. There are parts of this movie that you chuckle out loud and laugh. The basic premise is these five guys played junior high basketball for a coach that they loved, and the movie kind of takes place, you know, you kind of see the setup of them as junior high boys. It kind of goes 30 years into the future, and their favorite coach has recently died, and so they're going to get together at his funeral and stay at this famous lake house place where they all kind of grew up for the weekend of the funeral to kind of get back together, see how each other's life. Of course, they're married. 4 of them are married with kids. David Spade's the only one who's still a single guy that they, you know, somehow envy a little bit. But they kind of get together and kind of feel that old magic happening again, and that's where I say the movie kind of fell apart for me, because it seems like every scene that we watch in this movie, I'm sure with these guys took the script and then did some ad-libbing along with what was on the written page, and it seems like we get the filmed version of just the ad-libbing scenes. You know, you can tell they're riffing off each other and playing some jokes. Sometimes it tries to get serious and heavy-handed. Sometimes it tries to get heartwarming. Most of the time it's kind of going for 13-year-old, you know, gross-out humor, and you know what all those things entail. So if that's kind of up your alley, that you kind of feel inside like, I'm still a 13-year-old boy that wants to see a flick like this, it might be a lot of fun. Maybe Grown Ups is for you, but I think if these guys ever really just grow up and make a good movie, I'd be willing to go check it out. So until next time, this is Jiminy Critic. See you at the movies. I thought that might keep people awake while I'm reviewing the movie, so it's just if you want to try it. You're still filming?